Jerome Wade disrespects local talent, and Coach Heimir Hallgrimsson should keep Jamaica's name
out your fucking mouth.
Oh, wow.
Can you leave us with a name or even tell us that you're in the transfer market?
In Jamaica, do we have quality players that can come in to teams at this time to make a difference? The answer is no.
Now in this video, I'll be talking about Coach Pong Hallgrimsson and his recent comments on Jamaica, and also review the Jamaica Premier League after an exciting game week. If you are returning to the channel, remember every video I do must get to 100 likes. So if you enjoy the content, just go ahead and smash that like button. Also, if you are a new viewer, help me get to my goal of 4,000 subscribers before the end of this month, especially if you do enjoy the content. Now, starting with Jamaica's former fraud of a coach, Mr. Pong Hallgrimsson, as he was speaking in an interview where he revealed some secrets from his time in Jamaica. He was asked about a potential return to Iceland, who are right now currently searching for a coach, and he stated that he is happy at Ireland. So far in his time at Ireland, he has been a failure, which is expected. He's a brainless manager, in my opinion. So these results are nothing that is shocking to me. He has lost 4 out of his 6 games so far for Ireland. And in the interview, he somehow managed to maneuver the conversation into talking about Jamaica, where he let out some secrets about his time on the island. Coach Pong Hallgrimsson said, "I feel good in this job in Ireland. It is professional, it has a professional environment, and the setting is top-notch. It's the biggest reason why I took the job. Everyone who works around me, the national team, is professional to the core. It's very good for me to come into this environment, an environment where I can learn from everyone around me. At Jamaica, it was more of me in a teaching role. These are certain changes that I noticed." Pong Hallgrimsson also added, "We were trying to change quite a lot in Jamaica, both in the work environment and within the union, and we criticized the way things were done. Many employees in Jamaica were unhappy in their jobs. I was very clear to the staff around the team that if they were not happy, they always had the choice to quit and find another environment to work in. I then realized that there were certain things that could not change, and if they were to change, it would take a long time to change them. Then I was actually faced with the same choice as the staff who were not happy. I did not see myself being able to continue for another 2 years of my contract in this working environment." Now, Coach Pong Hallgrimsson, as I said, he did not need to carry Jamaica in his conversation. They didn't even ask him to compare both countries. He's just acting like an ex who just misses their past partner, right? Just move on. Forget about Jamaica, right? Forget about Jamaica, Mr. Pong Hallgrimsson. I'm pretty sure you knew about that Jamaica was a third world country. I'm pretty sure you knew about certain things before you took the job. So there's no need to be coming out and butchering Jamaica and basically talking about your experience. The time has passed. Why is Jamaica coming out of your big stinking mouth? Just leave Jamaica alone. Goodbye. We don't want to hear nothing else about you as regards to Jamaica. Continue losing in Ireland, because for every game that you lose, I am very, very happy and I will smile. So continue losing. Keep Jamaica's name out of your mouth. We move. I thank you. Bye. Now heading over into the Jamaica Premier League as another exciting week passed. Lions United are flying in this festive period as they spanked Harbourview by 3-1 at Draxall Sports Complex. That makes it back-to-back wins for Lions as they continue to shock the league and rise further up the table, having been at the bottom of the table just a few game weeks ago. That defeat, however, took Harbourview into the relegation zone, just 3 points behind Dumbo Holding, who also got smashed 4-0 in their game against Mount Pleasant at Draxall. A controversial penalty was not given when the game was just at 2-0, which could have made the game a bit more cagey. However, it was not given, and Mount Pleasant went on to win comfortably. In other games on Sunday, Veer Phoenix scored late on against Humble Lion in the Clarendon Derby through Kishane Gordon. It's not the first time this season that the young striker has dug Craig Butler and co out of trouble. Montego Bay also edged Shackleton Maroons by 2-1, ending the Maroons' run of 3 games unbeaten. Racing United also lost to Arnett Gardens by 2-0 after conceding 2 late goals after failing to convert their chances all game, with Fabian Paco Blacks Reid scoring 1 for the Archives.
But as I tell them, say, as one cross coming in the box, just give me one chance and I will put it away. And that's what I did. Yeah, as you can see, you have to have brain, you understand, you have to have experience, back it, because in the box, imagine you can pile a defender in the box and score a goal. You have to have experience, you have to have brain to do that, because not anybody can do it.
Now into Monday night's doubleheader, Waterhouse stole a point from Cavalier at the Anthony Don Spalding Sports Complex, courtesy of a 95th minute equalizer from Javane Bryan, who had this to say after the game.
To be honest, I won't say pressure, but I would use the word standard. When you have a standard, you've got to live up to that standard. So my teammates think I can do it again, so I just have to be patient. I just have to take the chances that I got and prove myself to the fans, to the community, and to the whole of Jamaica, and show them say I'm not just a one-time person.
Now, the final game I want to speak about is Tivoli versus Portmore United. That ended in a 1-1 draw. And after the game, Jerome Waite had some controversial things to say that I need to speak about. The first thing I agree on with him saying that Jamaica needs video assistant referee VAR. However, I do think that a whole lot more, you can't just say that Jamaica needs VAR without talking about the problems that are just preventing Jamaica from having VAR right now. Talk about how hard it is to implement VAR and not having it for all games, which is also very important. It makes no sense to have VAR for some games and not have VAR for other games. The fact that not every single game in the Premier League is televised makes VAR almost impossible, because then you will have some teams getting favored due to VAR decisions and getting a fairer chance at games, while some teams just won't. So Jamaica has a long way to go as it relates to implementing video assistant referee in our main league. So many things have to improve: the quality of the football, the quality of the pitches. All games have to be televised. More competent referees have to be in the game as well. So it's not just about having VAR, because who are you going to put in VAR? So I do think that, yes, as with modern day football, every football match at the top level should have video assistant referee. But unfortunately, Jamaica is just not cut out or set for that right now. The last thing that I want to talk about that he mentioned in this video, I'm just going to play it for you guys and then let you know what my thoughts are on it.
Can you leave us with a name or even tell us that you're in the transfer market?
In Jamaica, do we have quality players that can come in to teams at this time to make a difference? The answer is no.
No, I think Jerome Waite is a very, very smart man, and he is very deceptive in how he said this. I think it was a premeditated excuse that he can always draw back for in the future if things do not go his way. He said that there are no local players that can come into his Tivoli team and improve them for the second half of the season. Then in the same breath, say that he will try to get players who are younger coming from the Manning Cup just to see how it goes. So as I said, Jerome Waite is a very smart man, and I think he's just saying that in case he fails to get Tivoli into the playoff this year, that he can always come back and say, hey, I made this statement. I didn't have a whole lot to work with because I don't have much quality. However, if he does succeed using these so-called lackluster players that he has at his disposal, he will be made out to look like a brilliant coach. So I think Jerome Waite is just using mind games. However, Jerome Waite, your mind games is not going to work on me. I do not bite. He made a very, very bold claim, as you guys heard, that there's just basically no quality in Jamaica, right? And I'm one who always calls for England-based players and foreign-based players, especially, to be in the national team. And I do agree that not much quality in the Jamaica Premier League's entirety is good enough for the international scene. However, in the setting that Tivoli Gardens is in the Jamaica Premier League, I strongly believe that there are many local players who can come in and improve Tivoli's team, who are currently sitting outside of the Jamaica Premier League playoff round. So I think Jerome Waite is just, as I said, it's a premeditated excuse. in case he fails that he can always draw back on. Well, yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you guys think about Jerome Way's comments about there being no quality at all available to him for him to purchase in this transfer window for the Jamaica Premier League? Do you agree with my analysis? Do you think he's just using it as a premeditated excuse in case he fails? What do you guys also think about Coach Pong Hallgrimsson keeping Jamaica's name in his mouth even though he has parted ways a very good time? No. Let me know what you think about my thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Jamaica have a lifeline. How about this?
Big up Gunnaz. I hear like, don't know some of the Gunnaz myself, but big up Gunnaz.